Bitcoin actually getting a little bit of a pump today. So far, this is good to see on Bitcoin, but look at what you're running into. See these lows right here? All right, basically this 22,600, 650 level. Look at what we're into. So right now, this is a nice move on Bitcoin. You got to kind of tip your cap to it. But let's see where it closes. Can it close above this trend line here, this resistance line at 22.65? That's going to be key.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have seasoned trader Gareth Soloway discussing his observations on the current state of Bitcoin and the crypto market in 2023. According to his chart analysis, Bitcoin is in a bear market rally and it may test levels of 10 to 12,000 before bottoming out. He notes that a classic top signal, known as the topping tail, has appeared and warns investors of a potential fall. Soloway believes that the next support levels for Bitcoin are around 21,300, but it may actually drop down below 12,000. He acknowledges the potential impact of a stock market sell-off and believes that regulation and the uncertainty surrounding securities and commodities will potentially result in a dump out of the crypto market. Let's get right into the interview with Gareth Soloway as he gives his latest market update for Bitcoin, the crypto market, and where we're headed in the next few weeks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here on this channel. Let's get right into the video.
So again, Bitcoin, yes, it's a good move, and it's actually impressive because you're seeing the dollar rise. Now, usually Bitcoin falls when the dollar rises. So right now, this is an impressive move on Bitcoin. Let's see if it can close above 22,650 today. That would be impressive if it could. I'm also watching this bearish pattern of consolidation to see if that gets negated. That would also be something that would get my attention. Obviously, folks, I'm going to update you all. All right, let's go to Ethereum's chart, see what Ethereum has in store for us. This is also a huge day on Ethereum. Huge. Okay, the reason why it's so big is because, number one, we hit support right here a few days ago, right? Right in here. You hit support. Now look at the bounce, which is what you're supposed to get. You hit support, it's like running into a wall. You should bounce off the wall, and in this case, it's an up move. The big thing to watch, look at the upsloping trend line. Do we close above that upsloping trend line today? That's the question. If we do, that could be short-term bullish for Ethereum, and it can start trading inside of this range again. So the line I have, and again, my line may not be 100% accurate, but we're going to call it at 1575. Can Ethereum close above 1575 today? If it does, that is very, very bullish for the Ethereum chart. That would be a re-entry into the channel here. It would at least give bulls some hope that we could then trade and maybe retest this high area over here. Just like Bitcoin. Notice how Bitcoin, I mean, this is what I love about charts. Bitcoin's into a key level. We're watching a key level today. Ethereum's into a key level. I mean, all of these things, all right? So that is what you want to do. You want to continue to really focus in on these levels and see where they go. Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar, I have said, has a bull flag. And I've said this in my interviews recently. I've said this in my daily analysis videos. I've said this across the board. And look at the dollar starting to break out. See the bull flag, guys? That is a classic bull flag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, notice how sevens repeat over and over again. This should pump you up because you have a discovery. When you learn how to find time counts, you have a discovery that even most institutions don't know. All right, this is something that, again, is so important to our daily lives. Understanding when breakouts can occur, understanding then taking a next step further to confirmation signals. It's freaking amazing. But look at the 3-bar surge and then the time count, and then here goes the breakout. Now, the breakout on the dollar is actually bearish for the stock market and for crypto. So again, we'll have to watch and see what crypto does. Right now, you still have a lot of money that's trying to rush into crypto. It's rushing into the meme stocks. It's rushing into the Teslas, the Nvidias, all of these it's rushing into. That's normal. That's a revisiting of or people trying to recreate the magic from 2021. As I explained earlier, remember, the 2021 magic is no longer there, not because people don't want it and don't will it and just dream about it, but because you don't have all the money in the system anymore. The money is getting sucked out. So that's one of the reasons why you have to be more careful with a stock like Tesla after this big run, and you don't want to be buying it up here, in my opinion. You want to be more looking to short these big moves up. Okay, where's the dollar going to go, guys? The dollar, again, where's the breakout going to go? I have a trend line already here. Look for upside to about 105.53, 105.50, we'll call it, on the DXY. That is going to be your resistance. So again, if the dollar goes up there, we know that the dollar has an inverse relationship with the S&P 500. We would expect the S&P to be down today. Is it down right now? The answer is yes. The futures are down. In fact, if I do a quick check on the actual S&P futures, we are currently down on the S&P futures 24 points. That's actually a pretty hefty drop. 24 points is a pretty hefty drop.
Soloway discusses his approach to accumulating Bitcoin by using dollar cost averaging and accumulating small amounts of Bitcoin every $2,000 to $3,000 down instead of waiting to buy at a lower price point of $9,000. Soloway also stresses the importance of avoiding emotional reactions during bear market rallies, stepping back and looking at the bigger picture.
All right, so FTM, nice little up move. It's trying to retrace here into these levels. Let me find here one of the lines that I would be focusing in on. All right, so if we do make a move up, your resistance is going to be up here at about 69 cents. There's a trend line right up there. That's only if it's going to get to that level, though. Aside from that, this is a big fall here with an inside bar move. So again, I'd probably be looking to short it at 68 cents if I was looking at this one to be a short on that one. You have to respect the blue line. Even as much as I think the markets are still going to go down another 25% in 2023, I still think that you have to look for a technical bounce at that level. Okay, we had basically zero interest rates. We had the Fed printing money. We had the government printing money and sending checks out. We had, people able to buy homes at essentially, 3% or under mortgage rates. We now have 7% mortgage rates for 30-year loans. So there's a lot of different things here that the markets are dealing with, which is why I would be very concerned. I would not buy into this is a repeat of 2021 in terms of the money flow that can go into stocks. All right, next up, let's take a look at the chart of gold here. Gold is having a nice drop. Love the drop on gold here, guys. I've been saying it would pull back from when we were at the highs of 1950. Notice the parallel trend, right? Trend line here, matching this trend line right here. Where did price go? Right to that trend line of resistance. The chart was telling us that, again, we were likely going to see a pullback. Now, I've been a bull on gold going back to late 2021. I said it would be the best performing asset in 2022 compared to Bitcoin and the S&P. It certainly was. And I've said that it will be the best performing asset in 2023 as well when comparing S&P and Bitcoin. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to pull back. So when I say it's going to pull back, it's not that I'm changing my mid to long-term projections. It's just saying that short-term, the chart was overbought, right? I mean, you were at the lows of this channel. You went to the highs. Well, it should pull back, right? I mean, that's what the chart's telling us. And the charts, by the way, are always right. My gut, my heart, my this, my that doesn't matter. The market doesn't give a crap about what our gut tells us or our heart wants. It does what it does, and the technicals get us through that.
Soloway analyzes the stock market outlook for 2024 and believes that there's a good chance for a pivot in the value of Bitcoin. If the stock market enters a bear market due to an economic recession and a decrease in earnings and valuations, Bitcoin will be viewed as a safe haven rather than a risk asset. He mentions that clarity in crypto regulations will lead to institutional money flowing into Bitcoin as well. Soloway also says he's cautious about the short-term bullishness of the S&P 500 and predicts that there's a likelihood of a new low in the next 2 to 3 months. He emphasizes the importance of having a clear strategy and avoiding emotional investments in the uncertain crypto market. What do you think about Gareth Soloway's prediction for Bitcoin, the next bull run for crypto, and where the market is headed in 2023? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.